What's going on, y'all? You guys are watching YCF Airboats, and I know it's been a while, y'all, and that's because YouTube has unmonetized me again. I just got remonetized. If you haven't noticed the ads in the video, and then all of a sudden, boom, they stop. What YouTube has said and what they have given me information on, and it's ridiculous. They basically say I'm copying another channel, and I darn sure don't believe I am, or I'm posting content from another channel. Something which you guys should know better, that's not happening. It's just very frustrating that YouTube continues to do this to me. It's like the fourth time they have unmonetized me. They try to make it so not worth it. And anyways, we are at a standstill on this boat. Zach is not doing what he's supposed to do, but we got the hull painted and the rigging on it. It's all gonna have to come off again, but I had to put it on there to get it out of the way for our new build. So we will be finishing this, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, this is the new build. We have to tear this thing all apart. If you can't see, under the seat in there, this is all rotted away. Same with the other side. This whole seat moves. We got big holes in the cage, wire tied and zip tied on rudders, and this thing's just shot. So we are going to rebuild this old girl and give her a whole new facelift. It is a hunting boat. That's what the guy used it for. Obviously, he's got his grab bar, his rifle case, and it's a little 200 angle valve Lockcomen with nitrous. So he says this thing gets down, but she is about to fall apart. So we're going one seat. He's got two now. He wants just the one seat. He only ever goes alone. So it's going to be a hunt style boat, hunt style rigging. So I'm working on tearing this old stuff out as we speak. So that's what I'm going to get into. A lot of bolts and nuts. I already started and took the rudders off there, right there, but I still got a lot of work to do. Alright, y'all, we're back, and I am still in a terrible amount of pain from my knee. I don't see it getting better anytime soon, is how bad it seems to be. But we got the motor hanging there. Rigging here, I'm working on taking things off that we're going to reuse, like his Gouda bearings and throttle, foot pedal, and all that other stuff. All the things we're going to use for the new build, I'm just taking off before I get rid of this thing. I've got to get the seats off, got to get this instrument panel off. The hull is right there for right now until I can get my truck moved and a couple other things to get this out of here and out of the way for right now. But it's Sunday, I just got back from church, and this is what we're working on. Just stripping this thing of all the stuff we plan on reusing. So that's where we're at with it. So just keep watching and you'll see what we do next. Real quick, also what I did is I had to cut all these wires, and I labeled it 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way I think to like 17. 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2. So on the other side, on the engine over there, you see all them pieces right there, a piece of tape. 2 will go to the 2 on that one. 1 will go to the 1 on that one. Just makes it really easy for rewiring, because I'm not going to rewire it, but I will connect them back together. So that much being said, again, keep watching. Alright, y'all, so got the jig set up. I have to level the jig, and if it needs shimmed, I'm going to have to shim it. But the motor, I just got it leveled out. I got to adjust the plumb bobs that are hanging. Some of y'all might wonder, what has he got that piece of conduit in the center? Well, I use that piece of conduit, and you can see, here's a line. I put that line top dead center, so my plumb bobs hang to that line, and those conduits are welded into the jig at dead center. So that's where I let my plumb bob swing to and mark up my center for the engine and the engine stand. And I did the same thing with the rigging. That's why they ran all the way to the front. Me and Zach and a couple other people, Mr. Mike knew, we all poured this concrete in the shop, so it's not the most perfect. So that's why I have to shim the jig to level. So what I'm gonna set a level across the back, and just for right now I'm gonna set a level across where the motor stand's gonna end. Then I'm gonna set it this way and this way, and if it needs adjusted, I'm gonna have to shim it, recheck it all again, possibly shim it, recheck it all again till it is where I want it as far as level goes. Then we're gonna start the motor stand. The motor is leveled. Push this motor back some. Don't know yet, cross that bridge when I get there, but you want your motors level with the stringers. So when it's in the stringers in the boat, it is leveled with your stringers and your boat. That's how I do it. That's how it should be done. So I'm gonna get back doing this. I think I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember. Oh, yes, I gotta get this motor stand done today because we have that new hurricane, Melton, something another coming in, and it's coming directly for us. I hope the shop stays. If it doesn't, you guys remember what she looks like. I'm gonna have to pray over my property and get down on my knees and ask the Lord to protect this place, because this is all I have. I don't have anything else. Everything I own is just about in this shop that I make money with, so let's hope. But I'm gonna get to it. All right, y'all, got the 2 back legs on. Feller did not say what he wanted for material on the motor stand, so I just went ahead and went with the thick stuff. I usually don't get it in this bad a shape, but it was just delivered yesterday, and you can see it's a little rusty. So what I did with those 2, I ground them down a little bit just to get some of the rust knocked off them. I'm gonna do that with these too. It just makes it easier when they go to prime it, paint it. But we're gonna get the front 2 legs on, then betweens, then the X braces. All right, y'all, so front legs are on. And they come down and boop. Now I rolled it up like that because of this drastic angle. It's kind of hard to tell, but this thing cuts down. And if you went straight up with it, it would have been a really long cut with a really long weld. So to shorten it up to give me room for my next post to come in, I put a curve to it, put my bead there. Now I have room all in here to put my next leg that's gonna come down. And right now I'm gonna work on putting the X back here. Once that X is back in here, it is held true. So I can take them plumb bobs off and get them out of my way. Because once that X is in there, it's not going to go back and forth. The motor's not going to move around. It's not really moving around now, but it still can twist and tweak. So I'm going to get that X in there. Then once that X brace is in there, I know that motor's not going nowhere. It'll be locked in position. So I'm going to get back that. And all y'all, and again, y'all, I'm not in the greatest mood, and because I'm in pain, my knee is freaking still killing me, y'all. I don't know what I did. I messed it up good. So I'm a little slower than normal because I can't move, and I darn sure can't really bend down. It sucks. So I'm gonna get back to this. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. I don't know if I brought you back in for the X brace, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. Got busy. X brace is in. This bar coming down is in on both sides. But anyways, you guys know there's going to be a bar that goes somewhere around in here that connects the back piece. That way it's all super strong. Plenty of people do them free floating like that, just like the old motor stand was. but I do not like it. I don't like it free floating. I like it to have a bar connecting everything so it's solid. Alright y'all, it is Monday. Long story short, hurricane and everything messed everything up, so we just got our material to start the rigging and the material for the cage. So we're going to start the rigging on this 200 angle valve. There's some of our material there, some more over there, the corrugated stuff. Not corrugated, sorry. Expanded metal. I don't know what I was thinking corrugated. I'm thinking of the shop walls or something. Anyways, so I'm gonna pull some measurements, start bending some pipes, get our runner up here. So that's what I'm gonna work on. So stay tuned, y'all. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. So got my floor hung. I got this wire from the ceiling to help hold it. As I leveled it all out, made my marks, got my angles all cut. All right, y'all, I should have brought you in sooner, but I got distracted because a buddy of mine called me. I went and fixed his stuff in another video, but my buddy AJ from Land Tech called me up, and I had to weld up his grapple that the hydraulic literally ripped out of the bottom of the grapple. I had to weld and repair that. So that's what I just did, and this is what we have gotten done. Back to this. I didn't want to do a second tier, but the more I thought about it, the more I wanted to. And it ending there does not look bad. It looks like it was meant to. So that's where we're at with it. And from here, I am going to run up with a piece to the back of the motor stand. So a lot of people say, oh, there's no strength, what's supporting that? Well, this other bar coming up from here through here and to the back motor mount area is going to give that extra strength. You don't have to worry about that bending when that bar is up through there. So this is where we're at with it right at the moment. I am about to make his grab bar. This is a hunting boat. This is a gosh darn hunting boat. Simple, straight hunt light style rigging that's strong at the same time. So I gotta make him a grab bar. It comes up, and a piece from the front that goes up. And so that's what I'm gonna work on at the moment. That's the next thing I'm gonna do, get that grab bar out of the way. And I might mess with some flooring. Well, it can go in because it's not aluminum. It's going to be that expanded metal. I don't know. Yes, I'm a little all over the place right now because this is how the cookie's crumbling. I'm getting the things done that I want to do, and in my mind that makes sense for me to do them that way. All right, y'all. I just got back this morning. I'm going way out to downtown Orlando. Get me some welding gas and wire. So we're ready to go. I put that bar on last night. It goes under the front with a little piece right there to match that little piece there. I have got to put the two bars that are right here and right here on that side. As you see, there's none there. And I cut those last night for my seats. And we're going to do the top of the seat a little different. So keep watching to find out what we do. We're going a little old school with it. It's easier, and I happen to believe I happen to have enough material to do it. So that's what we're going to do. So if you want to see what we're going to do, keep watching. I'm going to get into doing this. All right, y'all. So I've not done a top of a seat like this since probably 2016 or 2015. But it suits this boat because this is a hunt boat. The guy wants it strong. People that hunt hard out of their boats sometimes roll and flip them over and pick them back up and keep on our boat and hunting. But I did 1x1 1/8 inch angle on the top for the seat. I also got his floor piece in. I put it in before I did the seat because I'd already welded this bar in and I knew it was going to be hard enough to get it in there and cut it and angle it all right so it all goes down around that. And I would not have been able to make it one piece if I had put the seat on before. So that's why I did that. This is all on there. Seat is on there. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to wrap the seat with this stuff here, but I'm going to call him and make sure that's what he wants. All right, y'all. We've done a lot. Sorry I didn't bring you in. At the same time, I'm still just so flustered with this whole YouTube 4th time demonetizations, saying I'm copying someone else's channel or something. It just got me all god dang flustered. My adrenaline's running, man. So anyways, you ready to see what I've done? You sure you're ready to see what I'm done? All right, let's get to it. Oh, what did I done first? I know for sure I mounted his oil cooler. I made his battery box right there. His fuel pump mount tab right on the back of the battery box thing. I done his fuel tank angles to mount his fuel tank. I've done his jacks. Now they're not done yet because I'm gonna set it in the boat and line it up to the stringers perfectly and put a square on there and do it like that. All right. What else has I done? I know I'm missing something. I don't know right now, but this is where we're at with it, alright? Just an old hunt boat, 200 angle valve, 0360 Lycoming, 200 horsepower. The jacks, tank, battery, oil cooler, and I know there's something else and I just ain't thunk of it yet. That's where we're at with it. I'm gonna do something else, but it's almost time for the cage. At this point I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but I might be all over the place, but it's however I feel what I should do next, I'll do next. If I've done a lot of difficult stuff that's time consuming, I'll jump to something else that I can make some more progress on and come back to the time consuming stuff. So it's just however my brain conceives me to do next, what I'm gonna do next. All right, so stay tuned, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, got the rigging in the boat. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I put the bars on. I put his tabs on for his Gouda burn, pillow block bushings. I tacked on his oh shit handle. I only got it tacked because until I get his gauge box mounted, which is this thing that goes to the expanded, I'm not going to weld it solid so I know exactly where the other thing's going. What else have I done? I think you guys are up to date. I did the jacks. We know the jacks, the tank mounts in there, the oil cooler mounts on there. This fuel pump mount is on the back of the battery box. Battery box is in there. Gouda bearing, pillar block, bushing, bracket mount gizmos are on. Oh shit handle, and I think that's jacks. Yeah, jacks are in there. They're not finished until I had it in the boat to where I know where to place it exactly and drop the legs down too. But other than that, I think y'all are caught up on where I'm at. This morning I made his cage corners. You guys know I make these for the back corners of the hull so the cage has something to mount on. Anyways, y'all, so I'm gonna get these drilled, ball drilled, bolted on and placed, and roll out some hoops and make my plate for my cage to weld to and to bolt to. I gotta pre-drill those, mark those out, roll my hoops and all, you guys know. So I'm gonna get to doing that and we'll be back shortly.